I don't even know if I have an Xbox or anything plugged in. I don't think I do. Should I try some Rocket League? Or should I go right into... Oh, my hands get pretty arthritic. Let's see, arthritis coming in. Do you fart a lot? Can I ask a question? Do you fart a lot? That's a great question. No. Unfortunately, I haven't farted since last night, and thankfully, too, at the same... Unfortunately, and then at the same time, thankfully. Great question. I have to give full attention to this question. This is a serious question we have in the chat. Question coming from the Honorable Fart Central 14-15 has put forth a question. Can I ask a question? You may. Goes on to say, the Honorable Fart Central 1415, do you fart a lot? To answer your question really specifically, I wish. On the other hand, last night, I do not wish those farts upon anyone's bed sheets or in their kitchen. I must renovate my kitchen today. I farted several times and it smelled like baby, the stuff that flies out of a baby when they're done eating, you know? And my goodness, I farted and it went, "Mwah!" And I'm like, the chances of that smelling like anything are real good. Because you know what a fart sounds like that reeks? Mwah! If you hear one of them, run. Whatever you do, just pause. Be like, hey, did you just... If you know a dude wasn't moving, if he didn't like immediately stop and the sole of his rubber boot didn't like catch the tile floor in the wrong way, run. Get up and run. Head for the hills. No, I'm telling you, last night was something fierce, and then I checked myself. I'm like, and it reeked. Like I lost all. They thought the vids gave you loss of smell. Last night I was like, all I could smell was baby shit up my nose. I was like, I had to like shove 4 whole jalapeno pickled peppers up there just to get some freedom. So, on with the show here. I farted the one. And then, like, what? It was like 5 minutes later, 3 to 5 minutes later, I checked myself. I felt a little gurgle there. And then, and I'm like, I says to myself, hang on, I gotta open the garage door. It's a double door, by the way. 2.5, actually, and it's a 2-story. Oops, I'm probably getting divorced for that. I gotta figure out what I can put down so I don't keep doing that. It's like way over here, and this is like a 45-pound cup here. I want to burn my esophagus. This tea's not even hot anymore. I gotta chug some of this. Okay, it is hot. If I want to burn my esophagus, I can just open my mouth and just dump hot tea down there without worrying about like a little splash or something. I can't help that. I got so many nose hairs. As a master grower, I got nose hairs going on. Like every day, it's like I got a full crop of nose hairs in there. And then my stash actually wraps and it ties in somewhere down here. And it can pull in and tie in with my chest hair once in a while. The stash can tie in with chest hair. So when I get out of sometimes I'm literally tied down in the bed. Jesus himself has tied me down and I'm that hot. But back to the second fart. I feel this gurgle. I hadn't farted yet. Back to it. I went, "Mah." God help us all if that didn't reek like the hormones. I was like, this is birth control and a fart pill. I'm like, if I could put this fart into a jar and be like, hey, you want to have a baby? This is what you're gonna have. This is what your whole home is gonna smell like for 14 years. And just unleash that fart smell, you know? Hang on, that's classic right there. We're going down